Britain is a nation of immigrants. It always has been. From the Romans to the Normans, waves of people have shaped its identity. After the Second World War, Britain needed to rebuild. So it welcomed people from its former colonies. People from the Caribbean, India and Pakistan came to work to build new lives. They faced racism and hardship, but they persevered, contributing to British society in countless ways. These new communities changed the face of Britain. They brought their cultures, their food, their music. This vibrant mix is what makes Britain so unique today. Immigration wasn't just about rebuilding, it was about creating a new, diverse society. This wasn't always easy. Integration took time, and tension sometimes flared, but Britain was changing, becoming more multicultural. This era of mass immigration couldn't last forever. By the 1960s, the government began to restrict immigration. This was a sign of things to come. The debate about immigration, its benefits and drawbacks, was becoming increasingly heated. The 1970s saw Britain join the European Economic Community, later the EU. This brought new waves of immigrants, this time from Europe. These newcomers had the right to live and work in Britain. This changed the dynamics of immigration. The debate shifted. It wasn't just about numbers anymore. It was about who had the right to be British. Fast forward to the 21st century. The expansion of the EU in 2004 led to a surge in immigration from Eastern Europe. This fueled anxieties about jobs, housing and public services. The 2016 Brexit referendum, with its focus on taking back control of borders, was a turning point. It showed just how divided Britain had become on the issue of immigration. After Brexit, the government introduced a points-based system. This aimed to attract skilled workers while reducing overall immigration, but has it worked? The evidence is mixed. What's clear is that immigration remains a highly charged issue in British politics and society. The year 2024 saw a flurry of changes to UK immigration law. These changes were significant. They tightened the rules for businesses, students and families. They made it harder and more expensive to come to Britain. The government argued these changes were necessary. They said it was about controlling immigration, making sure it benefited Britain, but these changes have had a real impact. Applications for visas have plummeted. Businesses are struggling to fill vacancies. The NHS, already under strain, is finding it hard to recruit nurses and doctors. Even universities are feeling the pinch with fewer international students. Critics say the government has gone too far. They argue that these changes are hurting the economy and damaging Britain's reputation. They point to the vital role immigrants play in British society. They ask, is Britain turning its back on the world? Section 4, the upside, why Britain needs immigrants. Immigration has undoubtedly brought many benefits to Britain. Immigrants have filled skills shortages in key sectors. They've contributed to economic growth and paid taxes. They've enriched British culture, making it more diverse and dynamic. Look at the NHS. It relies heavily on foreign-born staff. Nurses, doctors and care workers from around the world keep it running. Without them, the NHS would struggle to cope. It's not just the NHS. Immigrants work in all sectors of the economy, from construction to finance to technology. They bring new ideas, new skills and a global outlook. They start businesses, create jobs and contribute to British prosperity. To deny the contribution of immigrants is to deny reality. Section 5, problem or solution. So is immigration in Britain a problem or a solution? The answer, as with most things, is complex. There are no easy answers. Immigration can bring challenges. It can put a strain on public services like housing and healthcare. It can lead to anxieties about integration and social cohesion. But to focus solely on the challenges is to miss the bigger picture. Immigration has always been a part of Britain's story. It has shaped its identity, enriched its culture and contributed to its prosperity. The challenge for Britain is to find a balanced approach to immigration, an approach that recognizes both the benefits and the challenges, an approach that is fair, humane, and in the best interests of British society as a whole. The debate is far from over, but one thing is certain: Britain's future success depends on getting immigration right.